Hindi man ko gani kayo sinasakit.
饭我才买 NTUC 买菜回来嘞。所以我很答应我妹，阿嬷会 help me keep，我也是 help 她啦，没有给她那个。
那段时间她其实算是睡了还是还没睡？
她睡了，
就是还会叫她起身。
她就起了啊。有些好多有些老板很胖，不要吵了，不这样不用紧。因为我们如果 OK example， 你妈妈回来，你没有帮忙，你没有帮忙，你是有帮忙吗？我们没有跟她讲，你睡，为什么我们要对妹这样？因为我们怕她错了。这样你妹她 actually a gap 来，你没有妹她，你是你的家人，有来有去，帮来帮去这样咯。就不用怕了。你第一个路哈，不要怕他们。OK， 第二个路 of course treat 他们好啦，不要怕。
Fears there are many. Many employees will ask for advice, as many will be afraid of being taken advantage of. They may even get into relationship with a boyfriend, having a boyfriend here in Singapore.
Initial fears probably because you don't know the person well, so getting her to stay in the same house as you sometimes can be a bit scary because you don't know what her character will be like, whether if she can adapt to living in a fast-paced society like Singapore. So my worry is whether if they can fit in to do the job that they are required to do.
My fears came from here in Singapore is how to deal the attitude of my employer and also the kids that I'm going to take care with. My fear is like that I don't know how to handle
my employer's expectation to me, because some employers are expecting something, right? That's what I'm trying to adjust things also.
Domestic helpers, they do have their own fears as well, especially being new to Singapore. One of the common ones are they are worried about are they able to cope with the work, adjustment to the new families, and of course not knowing who the employers are as well.
Top and dishcloth, okay? Different type of cloth. And you don't use kitchen cloth to clean the furniture, only for kitchen area and tabletop. Alright? So these are different detergent that we're going to use. Okay, this is window, this is disinfectants, this is for kitchen, this is for toilet, and this is for toilet bowl, this is for stubborn stain, and this is for polishing the furniture made of wood.
Another aspect we have to look into it is cultural differences. Now, coming from a different country, has got different practice, different beliefs, and different lifestyle. Even though they are trained in our training center, but yet it still takes a while for them to adjust and settle down to a new family. Our main purpose is to integrate them together for employee as well as for the domestic workers. Most Asian foods are kind of the same. We use salt and vinegar and stuff like this, but yet the cooking, the taste can be different, so employee will have to be patiently teach them. In terms of cleanliness as well, the way employee want it to be clean and the way they understand can be different as well. So employee do have to take time to teach them and give them time to pick up from what employee really wants from them.
Some difficulties can be the word of pace and language issues, because sometimes we tend to speak a bit too fast, so they might not catch what we want them to do.
Number one is communication, especially to my popo, because she can speak English, so I'm trying to understand her. That's why. And also cooking, because we have different tastes, right? So that's the number one I'm adjusting. And my mom also teaching me also to cook. So I'm happy that I'm learning from her.
But the differences is the culture and their standard. Yeah, it's very big difference from the Philippines. Some Singaporeans is high standard, but the Philippines is very low standard, especially cleaning. Yeah, cleaning and speed. Yeah.
Definitely, there's a difference between the employer and the employee. So the employee need to understand the reason why the employer wants them to work certain ways.
Right now, then you'll hear this negative report, negative report, negative report, negative. So we come back home. Mom, your face changed. Ask you do this. Wait. Oh, tomorrow can still do it. All change.
The reality is that we are dealing with people, not product. As much as our goal is to match the right domestic workers to the right employers, sometimes expectation can be unrealistic because domestic workers do have their weakness as well. They are also concerned about being away from their families. So these are a few adjustments. In fact, it's a major adjustment to them.
My dream is to help my children support their studies, and I want my house to to renovate because a lot of typhoon. My dreams, maybe when I go home in the Philippines, I can both together, me and my husband, we can start a new business and to be together. Yeah, because I miss my family so much now.
First time to I've been away from my family also, and also my daughter. Yeah, sorry. Especially it's Christmas right now.
You know, or Da Vinci, you know, we are not that kind of person. I also am not that kind of person.
Okay, coming to off days, I find that it has always been somehow a conflict between employers and helpers. On the part of the employers, they feel that they're afraid that their mates will have bad influence from the friends they are messing around with. Especially, they're also afraid of them going to Lucky Plaza. But for the helpers as well, I think they also do need a rest day. And with the implementation of MOM weekdays activities, we felt that as an agency, we would also like to come in to partner with the employers regarding this aspect. So our Eden Grace Sunday activities has always been a support group between the employers and the helpers. So what we do on a Sunday is there are outdoor activities. Sometimes there is a sharing session or workshop. And to me, I do join them every week together with Sunny and also my colleagues. So I myself have great fun with them. So it's more like a mentorship kind of support system, because sometimes when they feel homesick, they need someone to talk to, or sometimes they have problem with the helper, with their employees at home, and they need someone to pour out to. So it's always a good place for them to find good counsel instead of going somewhere else to get wrong counsel. However, we also cannot force our mates to join us because it's a free will. But we do encourage them to join us, and I'm glad to say that most of them have been coming back, and it has been quite successful.
Up till now, I don't see any maid agency having such services provided to take care of the helpers. And the things that they teach, the things that they value, they really help the helpers to settle down into Singapore.
Hello, you didn't sit down here and say, hey, it's good to be a helper, I want to be here. You walked through it yourself, you came. Something more than a year later, you walked through it yourself, you know what it's called to be a helper. Alright? You have learned from them, you have grown up from them.
It's really about trust. So when there is trust, there'll be fewer fears. Our purpose as an agency is to integrate domestic workers into the family of employers, so that when they come over to Singapore, there'll be fewer adjustment or less adjustment. And of course, in Singapore, we provide mentorship. We felt it's very, very important because coming to Singapore to work is an ongoing development. As we really want to see that the domestic workers will fulfill their purpose, they're able to serve well in the employer's house. And our desire for the employers that they will adopt them as part of the family too, knowing that they're coming from a different country, different culture. We are here to grow together and we are here to learn from one another. And towards the end, it will build a healthy relationship.